Hey everybody, this is Frank from Polarized Relationships, and today I came across a video and I want to do my take on this, my reaction and my thoughts why Arnold Schwarzenegger picked this woman on a dating game he played on way back before he became famous as a hero, action hero. I predicted exactly the woman he was going to pick, and I will go through this video and tell you why he did, from my perspective and from the Polarized Relationship teachings. So here we go. Let's start this out here.
And here we go.
Okay. Lady number one, I'm a man and you're a woman. Now where do we go from here?
Well, I don't know. I like to swim. Let's go to the water first, okay? And then let's go, I don't know, maybe we should go to another planet because Earth is kind of, strange. And I'd like to go to an interesting place. Venus, maybe. It's supposed to be really pretty there.
That sounds sexy. Thank you.
Okay, now you see where how he reacted to that and how she answered the question. Now I'm going to go over this again afterwards, but I'm going to let him interview number two, and then we'll unpack that afterwards.
Next, the number two.
Well, anywhere you want to go, I'm ready to follow. Just
Fine.
anywhere, you name the place.
I like to play the leaders. Thank you.
Okay, so his facial reaction, everything changed when he did this. So now he talks to contestant number three, and he asks her a different question.
Okay, lady number three. I've only been in this country 5 years, and there are some expressions I still don't understand. What does it mean, hanky-panky?
Well, let's see if you understand this. Playing around.
Playing around with what?
My goodness. You might have to take a little time with you.
Okay, so you get her reaction and his reaction, and the question continues on with this woman, and then it changes over to the first contestant.
Where? Explain to me.
I mean, I might have to, talk to you for quite a while in privacy.
Go ahead.
To get you to understand this.
Okay, maybe lady number one can tell me that. Girl number one.
Yeah, but I have to be clean, right? This is evening. Okay, hanky panky.
Yes, you do.
It's being hanky panky. It's being really sexy and really ooh.
So you saw her reaction, and now he's going to go back to number two and ask her, he describes himself as measurements, and you'll see what he asks. He asks her.
Okay, girl number two. What do we have in common?
She touches her hair, flicks it back.
Well, we both have small waists.
What else?
See the smile on his face too?
You get smaller as you go down, and a little bigger.
By the way, this is not true.
Okay, so you've seen the reactions, you've heard the questions, and from body language, from the way they responded, and from what Arnold, how he asked them, I want to ask you who you think he's going to pick. So now we're going to go to the ending of the show when he picks the contestant to go on his date.
All right, time is up. Now we're going to ask you to decide. Stay right there. You stay right there, Arnold, and think about it. And while Arnold is making a decision, will it be bachelorette 1, 2, or 3? You have your mind made up. Arnold's making up his. We'll be right back to that decision after these words. Welcome back to the dating game, and Arnold. The girls were marvelous, but only one, as always, gets the date with you now. Your decision. Will it be bachelorette number 1, bachelorette number 2, or bachelorette number 3? Which is the lucky lady?
Well, it was very hard to choose, but I would say lady number 2.
Surprise, surprise. Do you know why he picked number 2?
Number 2, all right, lady number 2. Congratulations to her. Is there any reason why that you can tell us?
Well, I happen to get turned on very much on voice, and her voice is very sexy.
Her voice, all right. Now, before you meet her, let's meet the other sexy lady. Number 1.
Okay, so he said the voice, but it goes way beyond the voice. he didn't see her because he was in a different partition, but she was playing with her hair, and she was receptive, a feminine trait. And an also feminine trait was her saying, "Oh, you can lead. You take me." And he says, "Yeah, that's what I like to do." So that's why he picked number 2, because she was the most submissive of them all. The first one was like, "I want to go to Venus. I'm going to go." Like she was demanding, and she was telling him what to do. So in the polarity teachings, women are not supposed to. They're not supposed to lead. So when I first saw this, I just said, I know he's going to pick number 2, and he did. So if you want to just take a look at this again, you see how she reacts.
Well, I don't know. I like to swim. Let's go to the water first. Okay?
Let's go.
And
That's
then let's go.
definite
I
leading.
don't know. Maybe we should go to another planet because Earth is kind of, strange. And I'd like to go to an interesting place. Venus, maybe. It's supposed to be really pretty there.
That sounds sexy. Thank you.
Sounds sexy, but it's not sexy. So she's basically in Fantasyland going off into different planets. So let's see what he says here.
Where you want to go, I'm ready to follow.
Wherever you want to go, I'm ready to follow. That's gold to a man's ears. And listen how he responds.
Anywhere, you name a place.
I like to play the leader. Thank you.
Right? He likes to play the leader. It's not that he likes it. It's instinctual for men to lead.
Okay, lady number 3. I've only been in this country 5 years, and there are some expressions I still don't understand. What does it mean, hanky-panky?
Well, let's see if you understand this. Playing around.
Playing around with what?
He's testing her.
You might have to take a little time with you.
So taking a little time with you to teach you, to tell you, to lead you into what it means. So that's another masculine trait. And this is all unconscious, but he feels it. He laughs. It is funny, right?
Where? Explain to me.
I mean, I might have to, talk to you for quite a while in privacy.
Go ahead.
To get you to understand this.
To get you to understand this, not to inspire him or to let him come to that conclusion himself. So this is very masculine behavior, and that's why he didn't want to pick her.
Okay, maybe. Maybe lady number 1 can go.
So he goes back to lady number 1 to ask the same, obviously, what he does.
But I have to be clean, right? This evening. Okay, hanky-panky.
So anyway, she explains it all too. So we go back to this question.
Okay, girl number 2.
Back to 2.
What do we have in common?
So she touches her hair. She's very feminine. She's being kind of shy.
Small waist.
She looks for the positive.
What else?
He's beaming. You see how he's smiling?
Get smaller as you go down, and then a little bigger.
See, she's not assertive. She's playing. She's playful of it. She's not saying, well, we're both like this. She's being playful, and she's being respectful to him.
By the way, this is not true.
Yeah, right? No matter what the rumors are with Arnold.
All right, time is up. Now
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to decide.
So there you go.
You stay right there, Arnold.
At this point, I knew it was number 2. So yeah. So that's my take on Arnold Schwarzenegger's dating game pick, and just a little peek into the polarity teachings. So join me next time on the next video.